Joining us tonight, former Assistant Director of the FBI in New York, Bill Gavin. Bill, great to have you here. Defense Attorney Rebecca Rose Woodland. Rebecca, great to see you. Let's start with all of these briefs. Amazon, Facebook, Google, Microsoft, even though Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft, is supporting the FBI. Yahoo, Twitter, all of them filing briefs in support, Rebecca, of Tim Cook and Apple telling the U.S. government to go stuff it.
You know, I mean, these briefs, they're all supporting each other on something that I don't think they need to take such a hard line on. I think this should be a case-by-case basis, and in this case, I think Apple should absolutely unencrypt the phone. Tim Cook is saying, once we do it once, everyone's entitled to it. Why? Whoa. Who says everyone's entitled to it? It could be a case-by-case basis that the government, the Supreme Court, the Court of Appeals, the federal district courts, whoever reaches, you know, wherever we go to the highest level, makes a decision on a factual basis. In this case, it's a terrorist act. So if he doesn't like that, maybe the Congress changes the Patriot Act to add this in to be something that surveillance is allowed.
Cook's hesitation and defiance of the government who's asking for his help, long before they demanded it in court, could cost lives. He is ignorant. He is wrong, and these companies supporting him, I mean, I don't know where the hell do they think they live?
See, this is what I don't understand. They're making this a big drama on a broad scale, but when you look at it, it could be factually specific to this case, and it's terrorism. This is not a random case here.
Bill Gavin, I have to say, to watch James Comey, the director of the FBI, trying to be persuasive with Congress, giving speeches, blogging on this, trying to be the reasonable man here. I would hope that he has exhausted all of that now and will go about the business of securing the nation by demanding, insisting, and taking appropriate measures to get the cooperation of Apple, because I think, frankly, it looks like Apple has divided loyalties here, and it's a very dangerous proposition for America.
Lou, you're absolutely right, and I agree with Rebecca. Jim Comey is a very bright guy and probably one of the most ethical people on this planet. Unfortunately, we have a complicated, convoluted issue, but Rebecca is right on target. One case at a time. The Bureau is only asking for somebody to look into this phone and pull off this one phone the information that's needed. What if Farouk and Malik have information on that phone, and another, God forbid, another terrorist act untoward in this country takes place? It will totally destroy that Apple brand. They love to say everything's secure. They love to have it encrypted, but there's got to be a way around it. My biggest concern is this all didn't have to come into the size that it is.
I agree.
I don't know where the POTUS is, the President of the United States. He could have called these two people into the office and maybe got it resolved. But we have a president with no strength. We have a White House with no backbone, and therefore this whole thing has happened and been a disgrace in the eyes. What are we doing? What's Tim doing in China? Hello, not the right thing there either.
Yeah, he's turning over everything to the Chinese. He's doing precisely what the Chinese government demands. He's doing the same thing in Russia. He is here defiant and strong, protective of his brand, and he rolls over like a cowering fool in the front of authoritarian regimes. I mean, this makes no sense. And by the way, all of the same governments and all of the same authoritarianism is influencing Google, Microsoft, all of these other tech companies.
How about its market share? Yeah. Because of the amount of people in China and Russia that are using Apple products.
Bill, you get the last word.
Well, I just think this is a horrible set of circumstances. It didn't have to happen this way. The Apple has to acquiesce to the judge's order to let the Bureau, in this one particular case, as Rebecca points out, let them into this phone to figure out what information is on there. Maybe there is nothing that's detrimental, but you can't take that chance.
That's not their judgment to make. It is that of the United States
Absolutely not.
Bill Gavin, thank you. Rebecca Rose Woodland, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you both for being here.